I just watched a few YouTube videos and I saw these like pretending I'm on Vogue Beauty Secrets videos, and this is obviously not a very like Vogue Beauty Secrets background. It's not a bathroom or anything, but I'll do that in the future. For now, we're just gonna do a little get ready with me. This is my go-to makeup when it comes to like very basic photos or even like an everyday look. And I'm gonna try my best to use all local products that you can find here in the Philippines. If you're not from the Philippines, I'll probably make another video on that using products that aren't from the Philippines. First up, Ethnicity. I love their active skin tint. It's just very lightweight and does the job of evening out my skin tone. Sometimes I just won't wear this either when I'm really not feeling like wearing makeup at all. I just take a little dollop of it like this, and then I kind of like just spread it out everywhere in dots first. Just everywhere that I feel like needs a little bit of coverage. I don't really care too much about the parts where I'm gonna be applying concealer. For face makeup, I usually resort to just using my fingers because, I don't know, I feel like I'm wasting product sometimes when I use a brush. But obviously, wash your hands before using your fingers to blend. Now, I don't know if you see the difference, but to me, it just kind of evens everything out a little bit. Also, I am not sponsored by any of the brands that I'm mentioning today. I wish I was, but that's kind of it. Next, we're gonna go into concealer. And this is a pretty important part because, as you can see, I have pretty bad under eye circles. Personally, I still use Ethnicity for this. I have a bunch of different shades, and they differ depending on what time of year it is or what season, because obviously when it's summer I'm a little bit more tan, and when I'm in Boston where it's winter and we don't really see UV very much, I get a little bit lighter. I'm just going to be using these. YL2 used to be my normal skin shade, but now it's kind of just like a brighter one that I use, and now my normal skin shade is MW3, which is a little bit darker. And then I also use this e.l.f. color corrector. This is just in orange. This will really help with the under eye circles. It cancels out the blue tones, so it'll help. Because usually when I use a concealer, it kind of turns my under eyes gray. And I found out, thank you TikTok, thank you Instagram Reels, thank you online beauty influencers, I've learned about color correcting, and this does the job. So usually what I do is I literally take the smallest little dot and I put it under my eyes. That's a lot. I'm gonna use that one dot that I just put and put it on the other side as well. Okay, as you can see, I look really scary, but we're gonna fix it. MW3, aka whatever tone is my actual skin tone, I use it on, oh, why is that red? I put it right here by my nose, at the top of my lip, and then at the bottom area of my eye, kind of, and right here in between the brows. When my scars were a little darker, I used to put them here too. And then I take the brighter color. Right now, for me, this is YL2, and I put it right here on the inner part. And then we blend, and again, I just use my finger. When it comes to the under eyes, I try my best to make it very like precise and centralized on the area that I'm trying to cover. When it comes to blending concealer on the other parts of my face, I kind of just like, I don't care. I should do more segments of like get ready with me's because I'm having so much fun. This is like healing my inner child. I used to watch Michelle Phan all the time, and anybody who is a YouTube girl, like growing up, knows that she was the OG makeup influencer. Anyways, now I'm using Ethnicity Co. again for my powder. I believe this might be the mattifying one. Yes, weightless loose powder, and this is the mattifying shade. I had something in my eyebrow this whole time. Sorry. Right onto the under eyes to set. Like I was saying though, I used to watch Michelle Phan all the time and try to copy the makeup looks that she did. And then I found YouTubers like Promise Phan, Kitty's Mama, where like the girl, I forget what her name is, but she used to do like Monster High makeup looks. Now we move on to blush because that is what I usually do next. I use this very much broken powder blush that I own. I don't know where it's from. There's no brand name on it. On other days, I would use this serum blush that I have from Happy Skin, which is a local brand, so go use them. I really like that one too, but I can't remember the shade. Let me go check. This is the one that I usually use, especially on days where I'm not wearing skin tint or even not wearing concealer. This is in the shade El Natural. I literally have no idea how to pronounce that, whatever. But I use a brush, not my fingers. I go into like the high point of my face. So I make this face, and then I go right here. And then same thing on the other side. I know it looks a little intense on camera right now, but I promise when it's blended out and when I'm taking pictures with the light, it's not gonna look like that. I also like to put it right on the nose because I feel like it looks more natural and kind of just brings the face all together. And when I'm done blending it, I even tap my forehead and my chin just to really bring it all together. For me and my face shape, after exploring different ways of applying products, I have realized that it's really great for me to blend my blush into like my eye area. Like literally I'll blend it right into my eye on the outer part, and I'll go up the temple a little bit. Boom. Okay, next step. It is bronzer time or contour, and I use Issy & Co. I bought like a magnetic palette and I made my own selection. This is the Issy & Co. Powder Contour Insert in Haze. I used to use this as an actual contour, but now it's a little bit lighter in comparison to my actual skin tone, so it's not really a contour, it's more of a bronzer vibe. But I put this right where the shadow kind of naturally occurs, like if I go like this. So like right above here. And then of course I kind of go like down here on the side. A lot of the time I don't really pay attention to what I'm doing with this. I kind of just do it. Since again, I feel like I'm just bringing back natural shadows. But of course, I try my best to blend it out properly and make sure that it doesn't look splotchy. Okay, now we're done with that. Then I go in with a little bit of nose contour, like an actual focused one. So I use the same exact shade and I literally just do this. You have to understand your own face shape. I will say that because again, makeup looks really different on different people, and what you do really depends on your own face shape and what you want to achieve from that. I personally take makeup as something that's very fun and something that I use to just enhance features that I already have. So for example, I'm not going to contour my nose and try to make it something that I'm not. I'm Asian and I don't have a tiny little button nose, so I'm not going to do like the whole put contour up here thing because it's just not going to look great. So what I've discovered for my own nose is that I just like go down the side. Like literally all I do is go right here and right here. Boom. That's all there is to her. Now, my eyebrows? Question mark? I don't really do them a lot of the time. There's not too much to fill. I usually kind of just like help these little bald spots sometimes. I usually just use these two shades right here. I mix them and use that to go into my brows. By the way, these are Issy & Co.'s Pressed Shadow Singles. This one is in the shade Echo, and the other one is in the shade Phantom. Or I use this Strokes brow painter. I stole this from my mom, and I now actually use this to do my eyeliner as well. This is in ash brown. So like I said, I just like to enhance my features that I already have. And if you look at my eye, I kind of have like a natural line that just needs to be filled. I saw online that this is like cry burns or something. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm a happy girl. No, but I get it. I cry a lot when I feel any intense emotion. Happiness, sadness, anger, whatever, confusion, I'll cry. I'm gonna have my mirror right here so I can do it right in front of the camera. There's literally just like this crease right here. That's literally a part of my eye. Okay, once it's done, it kind of looks like that, and I taper it out just a little bit. I have a crease here that makes my eye look a little more downturned, but from far away, it's kind of just like, that's how it is. And then I repeat the same thing on the other side. But obviously, my face isn't perfectly symmetrical, so it's gonna be a tiny bit different, but I try my best to make them even. Now I'm gonna do highlighter. I usually either use the Fenty Beauty highlighter. I usually either use my finger or I have this brush that I like to use right here and right here. And then right on the tip of my nose, I usually have a light in front of me, so I kind of just like see where the light naturally hits, and then I put it on there. Go on the bridge as well. If I'm feeling it, I'll do a little highlighter on the brow bone and cheekbone, just like a little bit right here. And again, see, the light was already naturally hitting there, so that's kind of just what I'm emphasizing. And boom. Okay, next, and this is basically the second to the last or third to the last step. For me, I do my eyelashes. We're gonna curl them. This is probably the one step in a makeup routine that I can't miss. I would rather have my lashes done and the rest of my face bare rather than the other way around. Just because I have Asian lashes, they're very long, but they're just straight. And with the humidity in the Philippines, they actually rarely stay up when I'm outside. Although when I'm living in Boston, they do a really good job at staying up. I can usually do this whole look in like 15 minutes, but because I've been talking so much, it's taken me 40 minutes. Now we go on to mascara. I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. I usually love to use the Maybelline Sky High mascara, but it's waterproof, so I'm not using it. At least the one that I have is waterproof. Once the lashes are coated, they look great. Other side. Cool. Now we're done with that. This is what my lashes look like now. Last step, I use a lip liner on good days. On other days when I'm lazy, I just don't. And I like to put it right at the top here, like connect the cupid's bow a tiny bit, and then right here on the bottom, and that's it. Not unless I'm doing a full-blown glam. I'm not gonna be lining my entire lip. Now we go to my favorite part, which is the lippy. My personal favorite lippy is in my bag, and I need to go get it. This is my current favorite lip product. This is from Sunny's Face, and it's their lip treat product in the shade Beet, like beetroot, like B-E-E-T. This is just a really great dupe of the Clinique Black Honey lip product, I think it's called. It's very nourishing, and I love it, and lip treat from Sunny's Face has been a product that I've been using for a long time. I've had them in different shades. I got them as a gift from my cousin. What I like to do is literally coat my upper lip like this, and then leave it like that. It's not even a funny joke, so I don't know why I said that. You just go like this, spread it all over, and you're done. Amazing lip combo. I love it. I love it. I love it. And now that that's done, we are ready.